folio.
Bags on bags.
This is like,
bags on bags.
Bag inception.
And so I have a folio here.
Do you think Leo would want one?
How old is this bag?
We don't know. It might be the right age for Leo.
Big time guys, welcome back. With us today is Big Time Ryan. He's here to talk to us about a bag brand we're not as familiar with, Mission Workshop.
Yeah.
So tell us what you got. Tell us about this brand.
So, Mission Workshop, we haven't had it on the channel before, and I don't think you guys really have been exposed to any of their bags.
We don't have one of those.
No.
Is this like Mission Impossible? I just want to know, is Tom Cruise endorse this bag?
You know, it may, Tom Cruise may come down later in this episode on a winch. We don't know.
Okay.
Anything could happen. But they're a brand based out of San Francisco. While a lot of the bags we have out on the channel are kind of outdoor focused, they come a bit more from the cyclist, bike messenger kind of community.
But you ride bikes outdoors, right?
Yeah, you do ride bikes outdoors.
But you could put this on your Peloton. You could ride with this on your Peloton?
You could if you really wanted to.
Okay.
But they're made in the U.S. They have lifetime warranties. I think they do some really great stuff. This is the AP Rummy, which is kind of their mid-size messenger. So they make a small...
Is that an acronym?
Yeah, it's for their advanced projects.
Okay.
They sell, basically with a lot of their bags, they sell a regular version and an AP version. AP version's got nicer materials, maybe more metal buckles, better hardware, zippers, stuff like that. In this case, we've got this, the really nice diamond HT500, I think it is.
Almost X-Pac material. Almost.
And so, yeah, they're really great. This is a really good example of kind of like what you could expect from them as a bag.
Do you mind if we open it?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. I used this for many years as my main bag.
Okay, so this is the main entry. So it's got a roll top.
It's got a roll top, but also with their bags, most of their bags are hybrid.
Okay.
So you can roll top, obviously, and cinch it down.
Or what?
Or you can just flap it over, and they've got these webbing hooks.
Okay.
And so you can also go there. So if you have it like really stuffed up,
that's kind of neat.
you can go...
we do like that.
You can go fit more in. And so almost all their bags, or a lot of them, are kind of this roll top hybrid where you don't have to do a roll top.
So with the roll top, when we have roll top bags here, we expect them to be
watertight.
Watertight. Mm-hmm. If I roll top this, am I protected, or is it just for show? I
think you're pretty well protected. I don't know, it's not quite in the dry bag territory, but it's got a double lining.
Okay.
And so it really is meant to be out in the rain. Again, coming from
San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco messenger cyclists. The idea is you put your Grubhub order in there.
Hold on.
And
what do you got, Rufus?
Well, you know who would like San Francisco? Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
Yeah, and so do you think he would take this bag on his way to The Rock?
I think after his haircut, he would have grabbed this.
Yeah, this would have been a great bag for him to use. What I like about this is it doesn't do the big mistake, which is let me make a huge bag black on the inside.
Yes.
The having the gray lining is really awesome because it is a pretty deep bag, and so I like things can get lost in the shadows there, but I do like the thing, and it's got a great tag on it.
Let's not forget, made in the US of A, the stars and bars there.
Yeah, made in America. We like to see that.
100%.
I think the inside is good. I do kind of think it's a weird shape, like the opening up top. It's got a lot more. It's kind of an hourglassy shape. I don't know if we can see that in the cameras there, but so. I kind of like, if I want to put something this big in the bag, I want to have the opening that big. Mm-hmm. So that's a little bit of a, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of weird shape, but I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it is one of the disadvantages of going with this roll top style is you do have to, root around for stuff. I will say in some of their newer bags, they got a lot of variations where they'll put more zipper pockets, more kind of traditional. That is a commitment to have the deep roll top, and if you got to get something out of the bottom, it's kind of a big deal.
These are pretty interesting buckles. They kind of slide down this rigid webbing.
Yeah, so this is these are their Archive buckles. It's part of their Archive line, which we'll probably talk about a little bit more.
And you got another access. This is kind of great in terms of the access. It's got a zipper pocket inside. It's a little bit. I think having the double pocket on the outside you know, it's a nice place to put the buckets, the buckles, but. You know, I think this is good. I think I wish this was just one pocket or two flaps. You know, like you know, what happens? I want to be in this thing, and then all this stuff falls out.
I don't know. I think this is fine. I think what this
You like that?
This is like your laptop chargers on one side and then your power banks on the other.
That's fair.
I don't mind that.
In general, I mean, I like it. How's the? Can you kind of just show us how you would wear something?
Yeah. So this is Messenger. So let me just roll the top up. And so they've got a really nice messenger strap here.
Blue looks expensive.
Yeah.
Blue buckles.
So you can get them in, when you pick your bag, you can order them in pretty much any color.
Can you get them in big time orange?
Can you get them in big time orange?
You can get them in big time orange.
All right, that's important.
But they have this custom buckle that's a quick release buckle, so you just lift it up and you can go make it shorter or longer.
That's
and
nice.
pull. And you got a nice like car seatbelt material.
There seems to be a lot going on here. What is that?
Well, it's just a big Velcro attachment because, again, you can take this buckle off and you can swap to a different color. So you can get different straps.
So you're not doing this every day.
No, you can go. You can go swap colors.
Okay.
And then it's also got, if you really need to get secured, you can add a second.
Like if you're running from the FBI, don't
You're running from the
If
FBI.
you're running from Academy Award winner Nick Cage, you can strap up.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for those kinds of scenarios. But yeah, this is their messenger buckle system. You can go get it in any color, and yeah, you can go swap them out after the fact if you want.
You know, I like this bag. I would say that the only drawback I have on the bag is just it's a little heavy. But it feels like it. I mean, this feels like you could beat the absolute crap out of it, and it looks like you have. So I'm not a huge roll top fan, but I like the Velcro and not having straps. Like that makes the roll top a little bit more accessible. I gotta say, I enjoy this, and I think Sean and Tom would both use a bag like this.
Probably. I mean, they themselves are big time guys. Well, Sean not so much anymore.
Well, and Tom rides a lot of motorcycles, so like this could go on your back on a motorcycle. I mean, the thing is, I know YouTube, these bags are thick. I mean, it feels like you get what you paid for here in terms of material. So a little bit heavier weight of a bag.
To that point, what did we pay for this?
Yeah, what did we pay for this?
So with their bags, so again, we've got two versions, the AP and the regular.
Are they both made in America?
Both made in America,
Okay.
yeah. Both lifetime warranty. It's just really with the regular bags, you have less fabric choices, and then like some of these metal buckles, I think you don't get these nice archive buckles. I think they become plastic buckles.
Yeah.
And it's about $245
For this bag?
No, for the base model.
Oh, okay.
And then I think this one is about $310 these days.
That's not that bad.
It's not terrible with inflation and everything
Well,
else.
I think, and again, the other thing I'll say is, so I've had a couple bags from them. I used this one for probably about 5 years, but I had another bag. I had an issue with some material, some like rubberized coating peeling, and I shipped it back to them. They totally took care of it, lifetime warranty. And so in that case, it was after 5 years of use that I had to go get a service on it, and they totally took care of it. So I think that helps make up for the cost.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I like everything about this bag except I don't wear messenger bags.
So they do have some other options. So I brought one more bag with me.
okay. Yeah.
So they do have a lot of backpack options. Now, this one is my current everyday bag. Now, I made some choices here. This is the R6. This is the 20-liter R6. It's from their Archive modular series. And so there's a bunch of different stuff going on here, but it's a roll top backpack. This is in their black canvas, which I think looks really good. It is a pretty heavy fabric.
Oh, it's wax. Okay.
Yeah, it's a wax canvas.
I mean, it's a heavy bag.
Yeah, but
This is empty.
this is empty. Yeah.
There's no iPad in here.
No iPad.
No laptop.
No iPad. You
That
can
is
drop
heavy.
it.
Yeah.
But you can go get this in the same nylon, other materials that they have, and it would be a lot lighter.
Do they always do roll top, or do they have other?
No, they have some non-roll top options.
Okay.
See the roll top here.
You know, this one is deep, but it also has a laptop pocket in it.
Good God. I mean, YouTube, it's hard to kind of tell here, but it's definitely this whole front attachment. I'm assuming you're going to tell me this whole thing comes off or something.
Yeah.
Because this is like a lot.
Yeah, so this is, just like those Archive clips we had before, so this is from their modular series. So you actually just buy the base bag originally.
Oh.
And you get
the add-on. Well, this is lighter weight. This is good.
Yeah.
Okay, plot
This is
twist,
cool.
So
plot
you get
twist.
these webbing rails, and then you can go spec out whatever you want. So I have actually 2, and they stack on each other. So I have a folio.
Bags on bags.
This is like, this
bags
is like
on bags.
bagginception.
And so I have a folio here.
Do you think Leo would want one?
How old is this
And then-
bag?
It
know.
might be the right age for Leo.
Yeah.
So you can go split this up, and you can go spec this out. So
And it looks like I can put something even
yep,
smaller
you can put
on
another
here.
one on there.
Holy. And you can put 2 of these on each other.
Yeah,
maybe.
you can keep saying. And what they also have, which is pretty cool, is a couple of these larger ones. They sell a sling adapter kit. So you can have this on your bag, and if you get to where you're going, you can leave your bag at your campsite, in your hotel, whatever, and you can take this off and put a sling bag on it and use it as a sling
That's
bag.
pretty great. So here's, I mean, my kind of initial thought on this. I like the backpack. This one's really deep.
Yeah.
Which, like, I tend to lose things at the bottom of the bag, and like things fall down there. Then TSA stops me, and I'm kind of in trouble.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure that I like how deep it is, but I do like the modular design. And I think for me, a bag like this wouldn't be an airport traveling bag. This would be, to your point, an everyday. You know, if I was biking through the city and was on my way to Alcatraz, this would be a great bag to take.
Yeah, and I think you're totally right. Like, not necessarily the best in the airport, but if I'm gonna go, I need to go take a bag on the subway, on the train. You also have the same modular rails up here.
What's
so like
in that bag?
This is usually my headphone pouch.
Yep.
But you can go put like a tool roll. They have a tool roll you can put on there.
Oh.
No, I think this is good. You know what? You know another thing I like about it is there's no, hey, look at me, mission workshop. Like their branding is subtle. It's not, you know, these big Patagonia labels on it.
Got the stars and bars.
It's got
on
the
their
stars and
logo.
bars on there. The clip is kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, I think these are okay.
And I think the one thing that you'll like about this bag, and a lot of their new bags, but you can get this bag in that same Diamond HT200 in Big Time Orange. If you want.
Well, that's what I wondered. Can we get another color than Big Time Black?
Yeah, you can do. They've got a bunch of stuff.
Orange is the new black, as they say.
Yeah,
That's what they say.
they rotate through. They don't always keep the same ones in stock, but they've got a bunch of bright stuff as of recently. They've got orange and yellow, high vis. And the cool thing, again, because you can spec it out, you could get just orange pouches and put them on a black bag.
So it's got a hip belt pass-through, it feels like?
Yeah, if you want to, they have one you can add
You
on.
really need to be secure while you're heading to the.
If you got to go to Alcatraz. If you were going underwater to Alcatraz, you might need the hip belt.
And then they also make, this is their small one, this is their 20 liter, which they also now make with
20 liter. God, it feels like you could put a lot more than 20 liters.
I think
in this
it's a conservative 20 liters. The 20 liter now, they actually put rails on the side.
We're not going to get into politics on this channel. All right, we promise you that, big time guys. No politics on the channel, but I appreciate that it's a conservative 20 liters.
Yes. They now have rails on the side, so if you want to add like a water bottle pocket or a side like pencil pouch.
What about a scope?
You could do a scope.
Okay, that'd be
and then
cool.
they also do this in a 40 liter if you want to go get the really big.
God, 40
That's gotta be
liters.
heavy.
Yeah.
So, I think this is pretty good. Base bag pricing, just the bag, no pouches. Any idea of pricing?
I think on the AP one again, they make they might only make this one AP. I think you're about $275
Okay.
just for this. About $275, $285 just for this, and then I think probably another $150 combined for these. So again, it depends how you want to spec it out. But again, you can also just get the base bag, and it's a totally functional bag, and then add to it over time as you figure out what you need.
So I gotta say, initial impressions when I first saw these bags look pretty complicated, kind of clunky.
And I initially didn't like them.
But I think the way you walked us through it, and like I can now see some strategy.
Yeah.
So I get it now pretty quick. So I think that these, although look complicated, or maybe are not as complicated as they look, and once you own it, you're going to figure it out pretty quick.
Yeah, I think so, and I think they spend a lot of time thinking about systems like these modular things, and one of the other interesting ones is they came out with a sling recently, and the sling you can go strap onto the bag and take it with you. So they're really trying to build out a whole range of products. Again, I just can't argue over the quality and the customer service. I sent an email in when I had an issue, and a real person responded to me that I was talking to.
That's pretty good.
And they sorted me out, and so I've been to the shop a few times. That's the other challenge with these bags. There's not a lot of places you can go see them unless you have a friend. So I think pretty much it's just their store in San Francisco. But I've been there a few times. They've been always awesome and excellent. So I'm a big fan. I just don't think you can beat the quality and, you know, for something made in the U.S.
Yes. I mean, I think it's a heavy bag, but given the opportunity to customize and the quality, I have a different opinion than when I came in here.
Yeah, I definitely think so. Big time, guys. You tell us. Do you want to see more Mission Workshop on the channel? Do you want us to recall this the Mission Impossible bag instead of Mission Workshop?
Might be.
We can call them and tell them to change their name. We want to know what reviews you want. Big Time Ryan, thanks for bringing these in today. And please like and subscribe. Have a great day.